Hey guys, Dave here. It's time for another vlog. I hope you're all having a great day today. And today's vlog, I wanted to do a show what's in my camera bag. What I carry around with me all the time when I go out on photo shoots. So we'll start out with the camera I'm actually using now. This is the Sony Cybershot DSC WX80 camera kit from hdhatstore.com. This is the vlogging camera that I just got a couple of weeks ago, and I did the unboxing, and I am going to be recording the full review video of this probably right after I do this video. So anyway, let's get what is in my camera bag. So here we go. This is basically what I carry around with me whenever I go on a photo shoot. So this bag is, if I can remember the name of it, it's a Metin, M-E-T-I-N bag. I just wasn't too expensive. I think it was about 150 bucks for the bag. So let's open her up, and we will start out with the main thing. Is wrist strap from this camera gets in the way. So first we'll start out with my body. This is the Nikon D7000, and I love this camera. This is my new favorite. I just used this to replace my D200 not so long ago, and I'm loving this camera. It takes awesome pictures. I could really do a lot higher ISO than I did with the 200. The only complaint I have with this camera is doing bracketing. With the D200, I could do 9 exposure for HDR. This I can only do 3 at a time, and I can work my way around it by just adjusting the exposure values and shooting them and still get 9 or more exposures, but it's a little bit more work. Attached to that is the Nikon 24-85 2.8 to 4D lens. This is my main walk-around lens that I carry around. I use it for most of my model shoots. And is my favorite lens out of the bunch. Next, we have here, this is my only DX lens in the bunch. This is the Nikon 10-24 3.5 to 4.5 ED lens. Now, this is a great, nice little wide angle. I will pop the cap off, and you can see you got the nice round head. This provides some really nice wide angle lenses. This is probably my second favorite lens because I love shooting some wide angles. I haven't shot with it too much yet, but I like shooting with it. Next is the other great lens which I use constantly. This is the 50mm 1.8 lens. Another great portrait lens, even though since I'm using it on a crop body, it's really not shooting at 50, it's shooting at like 75mm. So I would really like to pick up the new 35mm 1.8, so I could try to get really a more true 50mm. Next is the big boy. This is the 82-400, and I'll take the hard to do this with only one hand, but we'll take the lens side off, and so I can give you better specs. This is the 4.5 to 5.6 with VR. This is a very nice lens. I haven't shot with it as much as I'd like to recently, but I will be shooting it with it a lot more. But I do quite like this lens, and this is a great telephoto, again, being that I'm on a crop body. When I'm at 400, it's really just multiplied by 1.5 and to get the true crop factor. Now, eventually, I do want to go up to a full frame. That's why I'm only getting full frame glass from now on. So when I do, sorry about the lens strap, eventually do go up to a full frame, I already have the lenses. Now, I eventually would like to get the as Jared Poland calls the Hebrew Trinity, the 14 to 24 to 24 to 70 and the 70 to 200, all 2.8 lenses. but that's about $7,000-8,000 worth of glass right there. So next on the list, this is my Black Rapid strap. This is my trusty strap that I always have slung around me. I love it compared to a traditional camera strap because it doesn't come around my neck and it just over my shoulder, and I can let the body stay at my side. Next, my flash. This is an old flash. This is a Nikon SB24. I can't even use this thing on the camera through TTL because the voltage is no good. I got a leaf in there. So I have to use this off camera in manual mode with triggers, but that's quite alright. Alright, so speaking of triggers, these are what I use currently. These are the Phottix, I think it's the correct pronunciation. Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. Or Photix, I'm not 100%. This is the Aries. It's just one trigger, one receiver, but it does have 8 channels, so it works quite well. So that's basically it for this bag. This spot is where my vlogging camera, which I'm using now, currently goes. And in here I have... Let's see, what do I have in this bag? I'll put my foot up. Here I got some filters that go over the lens. As I drop that, my filter holder that screws on to the end, so I can put my neutral density filters and stuff like that. Batteries, you gotta always have batteries. This is for the flash and for the triggers. And put that down. I also have some cleaning cloths in there. And then in the front pocket, if I can find the zippers for it, here it is. In this pocket I have the forearms, which I keep pen, my remote trigger release. I have a wireless and a wired one, so I keep them both in there, and my model release forms go in there. And I could also stick my laptop in there if I needed to. Next we'll get on to tripods. So this is my Vanguard, my Alta tripod. This is the 264 AB100. It's an aluminum tripod, but it's very nice, and it comes with the Vanguard ball head. Now I'm quite happy with this. I've been using this for a couple of years. Eventually I do want to upgrade to a carbon fiber tripod, and I want to get one that just has legs and doesn't have this center insert here. The reason for that, if I want to get really low but still use a tripod, I'm limited to how low I can go because of that center piece. So that will be another purchase down the line. I'll be saving up my money because I think the really right stuff is what I'd like to get, but they're pricey. Next I have, this is a Westcott light stand. Just a very basic light stand, didn't cost me much at all, I think. With this and the umbrella I have here, cost me maybe $50. So I just use this. I have the head on this to mount the triggers, which is currently eluding me where that is, but I think I know. And then I have a Westcott 43-inch umbrella, and I could use it with the black cover on, or I could take the black cover off and just use it as a white umbrella, but most times I leave the cover on and use it to reflect the light back. Then also I have tons of filters, all different old ones. One of my friends in the photography club I belong to was selling these, so they're all different filters. I got neutral density, I got a bunch of different color filters. These are some blues, and these are some warms, some graduals. So if I want to do some nice different effects, haven't really got to play around with these too much yet, but once I get out and do a little more landscape work, I've been doing a lot of model work lately, I'll really get to play around with the filters. So that's basically it. And as I buy more stuff, I'll do another video down the line. But this is what I carry with me, and this is everything that helps me produce my photos. And I try to keep everything very clean. I clean the lenses out every week. I just had the sensor cleaned on the D7000. So that's really in good shape, and I might be trading in this 80 to 400 for an 80 to 200 2.8, possibly. I'm still thinking about that and seeing what I can get for this lens to make worthy of trading up and not be too expensive. So that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you would by also hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. And leave a comment down below. Tell me what kind of camera gear you have. I'd be interested in what everybody has. Are you a Nikon guy, a Canon guy, or even a Sony guy or gal, I guess you could say. So I'm always interested in see what other people carry around. Like I said, this is not a full professional kit, but I could do professional work with this stuff. So thanks again, and I'll see you all in the next video.